Welcome, race fan. Back this week with the NSRA Friday Super Speedway Series. And man, these guys are in the Xfinity cars here at Daytona tonight. This is going to be an awesome race. I can't wait. Well, I wanted to say tonight's race was sponsored by Daniel Holloway, and the race itself is dedicated to his uncle, Arnold Ehrenstoft. So I believe he said his uncle was going to be watching. So Arnold, our prayers are with you, and God bless you, man. We just hope everything is going to be okay. So that being said, tune in tomorrow night, folks, for the Old Farts Cup Series and the Loose Lug Nuts races on tomorrow night too, right here on MaxSpeedTV. Okay, taking a look at the race analytics here. 78-degree air temperature, 82-degree track temperature. They're doing 80 laps here tonight. That's 200 miles. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window about 20 to 22 laps because we're only running 50% fuel. And pit road speed 60 mile an hour. Well, Sarah, Madam, let's see, I'm trying to see if everybody's in there. Becky, Marl, how's everybody doing? Julie, good to see you there, Julie. Amanda. So, all right, well, let's get to the points here because we're running close on time. Paul Surratt holds on to the point lead there, but with 172 points. Mark Mann in second, 10 points back. Daniel Harrington, in third, 17 points back, tied with Anthony Poston. Daniel Holloway in fifth, 20 points back. Daniel Jackson in sixth, 37 behind. Scott Warren in seventh, 39 behind. Sean Stevens in eighth, 44 back, tied with Jesse Unruh. In 10th place is R.J. Buchanan, 47 points behind. Dwayne, you got the points up?
Yes. Let me pull it up here. Rick Stevens is in 11, 52 points back. Kelly Dahl, 4 points back. Joe Sanders, 16 points back. E.J. Buck, 14, 16 points back. J.J. Crow, 15, 68 points back. Chris Akers jumps 4 spots with his win last week to 16, 71 points back. Ken Williams, 17, 74 points back. Douglas R. Johnson, 76 points behind. 19th is Russell Hancock, 2 points behind the lead. And rounding out the top 20 is Les Lee, 2 points behind the lead.
Very good. Thank you, sir. And right now, they've changed his name to Holiday. So, but welcome there, folks. Dwayne McCrad and I will be on the call here tonight for you, so we've got about 5.5 minutes till qualifying starts, so stay with us and make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. Hit that subscribe button, click the little bell beside it, and click all in that little menu.
And I got a feeling it's going to be a crazy race, Rudy. It's Friday the 13th.
Oh.
Here we go.
Well, I got a short story to tell you. Okay. It kind of goes with the, if you're a believer in the supernatural or whatever you want to call it, superstitious, I guess. Mark Mann said that he shot a deer yesterday, and they kind of got like a 30-yard rule. He said the thing ran, crashed through the brush and stuff, and fell into the river. And he said he couldn't find it. He went back this morning looking for it again, and he still couldn't find it. And I said, well, welcome to Friday the 13th. We just hope that doesn't, follow him all the way through the race here tonight, and he does, pretty good, so. The game sounds, oh, wow, yeah, I forgot. I had that volume up. Oh, I am so sorry, folks. Gosh, I was probably blowing your eardrums out. Oh, my gosh. I feel bad. I am so sorry.
I think they can hear us now once their ears stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Golly, I should have looked at that. Dang it.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Yep, Friday the 13th. Whatever's going to go wrong will go wrong on Friday the 13th. Well, Todd Poston second on the leaderboard there. Paul Servant third. Pondo Co fourth. And J.D. Crow fifth. And folks, we're about to step away and play the national anthem here, and we'll be back right after that. So stay tuned.
Twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the to say, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free? In the
All right, we're back, folks. Back here for the NSRA Friday Night Super Speedway Series dedicated to Arnold Ehrenstoft. So, Aaron, if you're listening, our thoughts and prayers are with you, my friend.
Yeah, we wish you the best, man.
All right, waiting for the first time to come in here. Daniel Holloway running a special paint scheme for his uncle. That is his uncle. He's got that myasthenia gravis. It's a rare muscle disorder. And like I said, we're wishing him the best. He's running that paint scheme on his car for the awareness of it. So it's got a blue ribbon, like the little insignia down there at the bottom. And it's got Arnold's name on it. So the race tonight is dedicated to him by his nephew, Daniel Holloway.
Very nice. Very nice paint scheme. Gordon Sailor currently has the top spot.
Well, excuse me, Sarah. She said I said Aaron stopped better than I do Dinopoly or Dinapoli or is it Dinopoly or Dinapoli? I think it's Dinopoly. Dinapoli. 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 All right, so right now at the top of the leaderboard is Dan Harrington. But I think that's about to change. Les Levy just put down a time.
Paul Savant goes to the top.
There you go. Pretty close there. Scott Warren only 21 one-thousandths of a second off of him. Chris Akers fourth. Let's see, 431 and 21 have the special paint tonight. Okay, 4 cars have that special paint. Chris Akers, the number 31 of Todd Poston, let's see, the number 21 of Daniel Holloway, all running that paint scheme. Thank you, nice. Todd. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, Todd sent me a message there. Boy, everybody's qualified. Whoa, except for Todd.
Yeah.
What the heck, Todd? Get out there and qualify, buddy. You're going to be at the back of the field.
Very unusual we see that many people qualify. Usually we have some guys who want to stay in the back, but like Todd's the only one who wants to make sure he finishes at the tail end of the field. Starts there. He doesn't want to finish there.
Julie says just call Sarah Shorty. Okay, Shorty. That looks like everybody's taking a time that is going to qualify. The only one that did not qualify was Todd Poston.
Got to be the odd man out.
Yep.
But hey, it's a night of weirdness, right?
Yep, Friday the 13th, and it's a full moon. Yeah. Isn't that something?
Get you like a werewolf sound effect on that board somewhere.
Yeah, I should have had that. Doggone it, where were you about an hour ago? I should have put that up there. All right, that's going to do it for qualifying. All right, Dwayne, let's get him on the grid here. The MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Paul Servant taking the pole with a 49.716. Congratulations to him. JD Crow coming in second. Nice lap. Holy smokes. Wow, what is that? Gosh, like 18 or something. What is that? 17 one-thousandths of a second? Good Lord. All right, Daniel Jackson in third. Scott Warren will start fourth. Kelly Dahl fifth. Sean Stevens sixth. Dan Harrington seventh. Chris Akers in eighth. Pondo Co. ninth, and Les Levy rounds out the top 10. Dwayne? Finish him up.
Seabrans rolls off 11th. Daniel Holiday 12th, Anthony English 13th, TJ Buck rolls off 14th, Gary Whitmer 15th, Douglas Johnson 16th, David Booth starts 17th, RJ Buchanan 18th, Jordan Sailors 19th, Len McNeese rounds out the top 20, Joe Sanders starts 21st, Mark Mann 22nd, and Todd Poston brings up the field in 23rd.
Yeah, the only one that didn't qualify. What the heck? Dang.
Busy admiring his paint scheme.
Yes, sir. I think we got some
paint scheme.
We got some new paint schemes out here too. So I have refreshed trading paint. So if anybody wants to know, I've done it 3 times now. So if your paints are not coming through, call iRacing. I have no control over that. I can refresh till I'm blue in the face, and matter of fact, I'll do it again right now. This will be number 4 while they're pacing. If it doesn't show up now, like I said, get a hold of iRacing and ask them why it's not working right.
Or the guys at Trading Paints.
Well, iRacing is running Trading Paints now.
Ah.
Yeah, they bought it out or however that worked. I'm not sure. But you'll see some of the cars go white here in a minute, folks, as it's downloading all the cars. So we do have the fresh paints on them. Now remember, 50% fuel tonight. They do have 2 resets, and they got 2 green-white checkers if we need them at the end. Oh, you're seeing white cars now, so you know I'm refreshing.
All right.
All right, folks, here we go. 80 laps these guys are looking at. Pace cars in.
Green flag.
And there's the green. We're off and going.
Both lines get a really good start to the race there. Nobody spun their tires. And looks like the outside line is a little bit gathered up. They may have the advantage coming out of 2.
Sure. Scott Warren there trying to get JD Crow up there. Good push. Daniel Jackson on the bottom. This is the best Daniel Jackson I think has qualified this season.
Is this?
Yeah. JD Crow ahead. Big push there by Scott Warren.
Ron's going to come back on the inside there, shortest way around the track, but Crow fighting back on the outside. Looks like Savant is going to lead this lap.
Yes, sir. Gets that bonus point. It's only got a 10-point lead over Mark Mann, so he's got to stay on point and try to get as many points as he can to maintain that lead. All right, so the number 4 is running that paint job. That is Chris Akers. Let's get down here a little closer so you can see that. Myasthenia gravis awareness. So it's a rare muscle disease. So let's see who's the other one. Daniel Holloway is running it. Let me find him. There, he's running it as well. And Todd Poston's running it. So he's got the chrome look on his. That looks pretty sweet.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Looks nice. All right, JD Crow ahead just a little bit there, but not enough to lead a lap. Paul Servant's led both laps so far. I tell you, I think this is going to be a better race than what we thought coming in here, you know.
Oh, yeah.
These Xfinity cars are actually pretty fun to drive, especially on super speedways like this. They get some pretty good speeds out of them.
Also had the tire model updated in the last hot fix.
Right.
I don't think it was updated to the new tire model, but they did say they adjusted tire wear, so we'll have to see how that shakes out tonight.
Right. Sean Stevens, high side. Right behind Scott Warren, third in line there on the high side. Get a big push. Holy smokes, was that a big push? And J.D. Crow goes to the lead. He drops it down in front of Paul Servant. Scott Warren, I think, wants to lead a lap. He's going to be close at the line here, I think.
Yep. It's a good side draft.
And Scott Warren, is he going to get it?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Did. By
yes, he did.
1/1000th of a second.
Oh my gosh, I knew it was going to be close. So J.D. Crow still has not officially led a lap yet. Wow. TJ Buck back here. Captain Crunch. That's a nice looking Captain Crunch car.
Yes, it is. Got the stripe going down the middle.
Yeah, very nice. Well, let's see if J.D. Crow leads this lap. He's got a very good head start here. Paul Servant goes to the outside. He wants to get that lead back, but J.D. Crow, I think...
No.
Wow.
They are denying Crow tonight.
Wow, man, that's crazy. And they both are going to come down the hill here. Nope, maybe not. Scott Warren's going to stay high. No, he's just going to come down. There he is.
And JD's just sitting there like, come on, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I was up there going to get the lead.
What have they got to do to lead a lap here?
Now Sean Stevens and Chris Akers on the high side. Chris Akers, one of the best pushers in the business right there, folks. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Sean Stevens lead a lap here. Chris might have got a little hot, though. I think he had to back off and, well, I don't know. Maybe.
A good shot. He's going to get it.
Yeah, he's going to get it. Sean Stevens leads that lap. Very nice. Sean back 8th place in points, and he drops it down to the bottom in front of Paul Servant. Les Levy coming up behind Chris Akers. And Daniel Holloway back there. J.D. Crow just keeps dropping here. The guys are getting by on the outside.
Yeah, and he's kind of in no man's land right now. I mean,
yeah.
He wants to go high. There's just no room for him to. He's stuck. Early in the race is not a bad place to be, but late in the race, you definitely do not want to be in that spot.
Right.
Because there's nothing you can do.
Well, Todd Poston's working his way to the front. Oh, we got a spin! Oh, man. Joe Sanders, he hit the wall. He is on his roof. Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and take a look at what happened here. Man, I got the hiccups. Doggone it.
Through the tri-oval, looks like gets loose on him a little bit, and that's enough to bring him down to the 9.
It's Pondo Co. right beside him. And we'll see who... Yeah, he drifted down into Pondo. Wow, what the heck?
Yeah, if you look at it from the chase view or the rear chase, it looks like the rear end got a little squirrely, almost like he got loose in the tri-oval.
Dang. Boy, I'll tell you what, he went for a ride down through the blacktop there. Dang.
And he had to tow. That car did not right itself.
Yeah. I think stayed on its roof almost the entire time. Wow. All right. Well, back up front, I'm sure these guys are going to want to come to pit road. They've been out here 9 laps already. That's probably half of the fuel that they have in their tank.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a few guys in the back stay out, try to get some bonus points, but we'll just have to wait and see who does what.
All right. Yep, they're coming in. Looks like everybody's coming in. That's a shame. Joe Sanders. Golly, man, that was a heck of a ride. But I don't know whatever happened there. You really can't blame anybody else but him. And whatever happened to his car.
Now Jordan Sales stays out.
So is Joe Sanders in here? I wouldn't mind talking to him. I don't see him. Wow, he's usually in here. I wonder, that's kind of weird. Well, it looks like, Jordan Sales stays out. And Paul Servant was the first one off of pit road. So, and Jordan's got some pretty heavy damage on that car. He's got the hood missing, front end's crinkled up a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to have to stay out one more lap here to try and get that bonus point. He did not lead the lap, so
yeah,
not sure why he stayed out.
Well, let's get Pondo Co up here, and maybe he can fill us in on what happened. Pondo Co, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, what's up, buddy?
Wow, man, you had to use a reset already, or how bad is the car? Or did you not have to use one?
No, it's 25 seconds, but with the new damage model, I'm really not sure how fast it'll be, but it's early in the race, and
right,
you don't want to burn them up this quick. You know that as well as I do. So
yep. Well, it kind of looked to us. You tell us what happened there, and then we'll kind of tell you what we seen.
I was riding around on the bottom and realizing that the bottom line won't do nothing, so I'm just sitting there kind of biding my time, and out of the blue, I seen a light violet colored car just completely ram my right side, and I'm like,
yeah.
It almost seemed like maybe had a steering wheel functionality issue, or went and grabbed a beer, or just I don't really know. I mean, because it wasn't anything I did, because I was on the bottom and had it glued. So
yeah, that's what we seen. It almost looked like the way we were looking at it from like the rear chase. It looked like his car actually kind of got loose there in the tri-oval a little bit. Maybe he put too much wheel into it. And when he did, the back end started kind of coming around, and he got into the side. That's what it looked like to us, anyhow.
Oh yeah, there's no way I could see that, obviously. In the cockpit, but if they're running that 8-1 with any kind of offset later in that run, it's gonna yank on them there in the tri-oval. I'm running a 14-1 plus 8, so that I'm running more stable for the longer run. So
that's what I always run too, 14-1. I like that on a super speedway. That's my favorite.
I just want to get to where I'm saving gas.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, well, we wish you the best of luck out there, Pondo. Sorry about the mishap there, but good thing you didn't have to use a reset.
Yeah, amen to that. Appreciate it, guys, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Good luck.
Thank
you. All right.
And for those who aren't too familiar with it, what he was talking about there was the actual steering wheel ratio is customizable in these cars. The smaller the ratio, like the 8-1, the quicker the car responds to your input on the steering wheel. So if at 8-1, you touch the wheel just a little bit, it's going to turn those wheels a lot.
Yep. That's why I always like the 14-1. We'll get them going here.
All right. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. We are back underway at Daytona International Speedway.
Hey, Michael, Sheila, I think that's how you say that. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, everybody. That's kind of, for people that, like you said, to try to make them understand what we're talking about. 8-1, you have to turn the wheel less. You just turn it a little bit and it turns. If you go like to 14, you can go to 16-1, but 16-1, really, you have to turn the wheel a lot, to make it do something. And I think it's just a little bit too much for a super speedway like this. So 14-1 is pretty comfortable for me, but every driver has their own, adaptation of that. So
right.
Holloway on the bottom and Akers, all three of these guys working together here. Now that's the Candy Shack guys working with Redline Racing. Now those guys are teammates on the Sunday night, them three right there in the front, or I should say four. 3 or 4. I don't know. 3, I guess. They're teammates on Sunday nights, but on Friday nights, they are not, but they still work together. They still work together. Yeah. Until they get something down to the end of it.
Right.
Todd Poston, great pit stop, put him up into 5th place here. Very good. He's got that little bit different look to it. That's the chrome, that new, what did they call that? That new thing they come out with?
Yeah, it's an overlay.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does. It looks real good. I like it. Kind of like a chrome look to it, you know?
Yep.
Looks sharp. I really like it. Compared to you can see Chris Akers' car just to the left there. That's the difference in it. The little bit of chrome on it and makes it look that much different. That's pretty awesome. Well, Paul Servant, Chris Akers, Daniel Holloway, Les Levy, 4th. And poor J.D. Crow, he's up there on the high side, 3rd in line, but man, he just was so close to leading the lap and still has been denied leading the lap.
Yeah, better this early in the race, though, than the last lap, right?
True. Very true. Very true. Yeah, you guys were
goes up the hill. And Holloway takes it underneath.
Oh, wow. Oh, might give Daniel Holloway a chance to lead a lap. Well, Servant still got it. He's got Chris Akers pushing him on that high side. Let's see. He's got the lead right now. Holloway's got the lead right now. Is he going to get the point for leading the lap? Yes, he does. All right, bonus point for Daniel Holloway. And believe me, those 1 points add up.
Yes, they do.
That can mean the difference of you making it into the chase or not right there.
Yes, sir. I mean, right now, you take away the bonus points, and Paul Servant actually 2nd in points.
Yeah. Mark Mann, 2nd in points, is way back. He's back in 13th place right now. Not where I'm sure where he wants to be, but like you said, he got lots of race to go. So he's working his way slowly to the front. He started 22nd. He's up to 14th. R.J. Buchanan.
Still early in the race. Mark's one of those guys, hangs out in the back, and by the time we get to the closing laps, we'll be talking about him fighting for the lead.
Dan Harrington started 7th, and he's back in 14th, so must have been a bad pit stop for Dan Harrington.
And Paul Servant Jackson also back there in 18th as well.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. He's got a lot of work to do to get up there. Now, Joe Sanders is back out on the track, but he is 2 laps down. And also, Jordan Sailors is 1 lap down. He's by himself here.
Yeah, if you remember, he had to come in and use that reset.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he got to rejoin the field.
Yep. Wow. Well, Chris Akers still has not led a lap yet. It's his turn out of them 3 teammates up there in the front. It's his turn to lead a lap, so is Paul Servant going to let him lead the lap? Oh, man, Scott Warren looks to the outside. Oh, we got a crash. That was TJ Buck. Wow, did he go for a ride? Let's go back and check this out, folks. Golly, he went for a ride.
Yeah, that was a big... That all started up front with Les Levy is what started that. That was mostly accordion effect. Les gets into the back of the 76 there and has to check up. And that checks up the rest of the line. And Mark Mann wasn't expecting the checkup, goes high to try to avoid it, and
I see that.
And comes right back down into him.
Oh, yep. Oh, man, so there's 2 guys right there. I don't know, Mark Mann might not have got much damage.
Actually, it looks like netcode.
Yeah.
But the Mark's car was just he wasn't quite straight, and that big where he had to jerk the wheel just upset his car enough, and it sent TJ Buck around.
Man, that's it. Man, I'll tell you what, TJ went for a ride there.
Yes, he did. Doesn't look like anybody else got involved in that. So
yeah, I'm gonna ride on board here, behind TJ Buck, and we'll see here as they come down through. Markman comes over. Yeah, there was a ton of net coating there. Gosh, they were like over a foot apart.
Yeah.
Man. But he goes for a heck of a ride, I'm telling you. Up into the wall. Markman kind of ghosted through him, but Markman's going to get some damage. His hood disappeared and then it reappeared. Wow, that's crazy. I would say there was something going on with TJ Buck's internet right there or something. So, all right, everybody's on pit road again.
Paul Servant's going to be the first off.
Yep. Chris Akers
and Daniel Holloway.
So pretty much coming out like they went in.
And though JD Crow comes out fourth, it looks like he beat Les Levy off the line there.
Well, let's talk to JD Crow. Where's he at? Well, we talked to Pondo already, but we'll talk to JD. JD Crow, you got a copy?
I got you, Rudy. How you doing tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you were so close to leading a lap, and they just kept denying you that opportunity to lead a lap, man. Is there anything you could have bargained out of them guys? Come on, guys, just let me lead one lap.
I'll be happy to lead the last one. Get us some luck here tonight.
True. That is true, yeah. Well, it is Friday the 13th, and if you're superstitious or not, whether that could be good luck or bad luck. We don't know yet. But
hopefully it's good luck. I was
yeah.
I've won one of these when we went green, so I need to win one when we have some cautions.
Well, how's the car feeling out there right now?
The car feels real good. It's just you got to really watch the water temp. It get hot in a hurry.
Yep.
And I think that's what got me a little bit early. Scott pushed pretty hard, but I just wasn't clear enough to risk going down up front. And
wow.
But I finally had a chance, and about a lap and a half, man. These things really get hot. You got to keep an eye on it.
Yep. All right. Well, we wish you the best of the luck out there, JD. Go get them, man. Bring home a win.
I hope so. Thank you. I'd love to talk to you at the end of the night.
Yes, sir. Me too. Take care, buddy. Good luck. All right.
Well, that caution was good news for Jordan Sailors. He is now back on the lead lap.
Oh, good. Good. Very good. I see Pondo Co. He must have went to pit road maybe and got the rest of that damage fixed up. He said it wasn't much, 22 seconds or something. So he must have got the rest of it fixed up. Jordan Sailors does come to pit road, though, to do his pit stop. Joe Sanders is just coming off pit road, so he probably will not be the way by. There won't be any way by. All right. Well, pretty interesting so far. I think it's been some good racing. 2 cautions so far, and we still got 60 laps to go. They'll get into a green flag run here, I think, once that field starts getting spread out a little bit.
Yeah, and they're doing a really good job. Had a couple mishaps here, a check up here, check up there. Mostly accordion effect has brought out these cautions, so we'll have to see how it goes the rest of the race here.
Is N2SC4 up in the booth tonight? Who is N2SC4? I don't know who that is. But we got enough time. You want to talk to Chris Akers? They want you to ask him which drives better, the Mustang or the Camaro.
Okay.
There he is. Ask him.
Chris Akers, Dwayne and Booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, the fans want to know, what do you drive better, the Camaro or the Mustang?
Oh, man, I'm not used to this Mustang. I was telling Holloway earlier, this thing sounds funny compared to my old Camaro, but shoot, it'll drive just as good, man. Strap me in a racing seat, and hell, I'll drive the wheels off of it.
Well, you've been up front most of the night. Got any plans to drop in the back, or are you going to pretty much keep it where you're at?
I think the plan's now for me and Holloway to keep rocking up here at the front, get this win for one of us. I think we're going to go all out until we get caught up in some wrecks, and then we'll decide there if we want to drop to the back. But right now, it's going to go all out.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully we will talk to you at the end.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be two of us at the end talking to you.
All right. Look forward to it.
Thank you.
One to go.
He still has not led a lap yet. They've denied him from leading a lap. Paul Servant's led a ton already, 15 laps, most of anybody. Let's see, Holloway did lead a lap, so he got a bonus point. But they have not got their teammate a bonus point yet.
And right behind him, J.D. Crow looking to get his first lap led as well.
Yeah, yes, sir. And we were just talking about Daniel Jackson being in the back. Look at this. He's up to the front now.
There he is.
Yeah, very good. All right, here we go, folks. Pace cars in. Paul Servant ready to get him going here. Green, green, green.
Good start by both lines that time.
I just wanted to remind everybody that tonight's race is dedicated to Arnold Ehrenstoft. That is Daniel Holloway's uncle that has, you can see the paints on their cars, myasthenia gravis. It's a rare muscular disease, and we wish him the best. And our prayers and thoughts are with you there, Arnold. Hope everything goes all right. Holloway goes up in front of his teammate, Chris Akers. Kind of reversed. Holloway's already led a lap, but his teammate Chris Akers has not. And Holloway to the lead.
Yep. Well, you said it yourself. Akers is better when he's pushing, so.
Yep. Well, let's see if J.D. Crow. Let's see if J.D. Crow can do anything for Chris Akers here. Get him up there to lead a lap. Todd Poston right behind him.
Yeah, if I was J.D. Crow right now, I'd be wanting to play some leapfrog. Try to push Akers up in front of Holloway so he comes down and leaving the top open.
Oh, Les Levy drifted way up the hill there. Almost got into Todd Poston. Wow, he's still drifting up the hill a little bit. I'd be a little nervous about that.
Yeah. Oh. 7 car, once again, he must have that,
yeah.
Just got loose in the trioval one more time and is now through the grass. He saved it this time, though. But yeah, I believe he must have that 8-to-1 ratio.
Yep. Well, Jordan Sailors goes to the back, but he is on the lead lap. That's a good thing. These guys kind of laying back just a little bit. Len McNeeson, these guys. Working back here to Rick C. Brands, Mark Mann, Anthony English, and Jordan Sailors. Those guys all working together. Kind of staying in that safe zone right now, Dwayne.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, it's 25 laps in. We've had 2 cautions already. I think they're waiting for these guys to shake out a little more.
Yeah. Paul Servant back to the lead. Chris Akers really wishing that he could get up there and lead a lap right now, but man. J.D. Crow's he's there, but he's really not. I mean, I think he's just trying to keep his car cool right now. He doesn't really want to push that much.
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't take long, like you said, for these cars to heat up. So I think he's just trying to hang back.
Oh!
These guys, ooh, that was a
Big
shot right
bump.
there.
Yeah. Careful there, Chris. Boy, he really gave Daniel Holloway a shot, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Ouch. And Holloway back around Paul Servant. Oh, not quite clear of him.
Hey, it's a good thing they did the update on the damage model for these cars, or he would have damage on the front of his car. It's hard to hit him.
You bet. He's got a little bit of a lead right now down the back stretch. Guys, right on the edge of 200 miles an hour, folks. Everything happens in milliseconds when you're out there doing 200 miles an hour. Let me tell you. When you go to make a decision or something like that, you got to either make it or don't make it. You got to decide right now.
One thing Akers has to watch out for right now is his temperatures. He's been very close to that bumper for almost a whole lap now. Him ducking out there to try to get some air into the motor.
Yeah. Let me see if we can get an eyeball on. I'm not sure if it shows the temperatures. I really think it does, because it shows everything else. But let's see. Oil temperatures, okay. Water temperatures running right around 200. So that's not bad. But he's definitely got to keep an eye on that. And Holloway back to the lead. Hollerday. Let me get that right. Hollerday. Daniel Hollerday. And Chris Akers to the lead.
Well, that's going to put the fight for the Toledo lap between him and J.D. Crowe.
Yeah, now Holloway, is he going to stay there? I think he is, because those guys should know that his teammate has not led a lap yet.
No.
And that's really what he wants. J.D. Crowe wants to lead a lap too, and he's got another good pusher behind him, Todd Post, but
Todd I think not close enough to make it happen this time.
Not this time. Yep, Holloway goes to the outside, but Chris Akers, I believe, it's going to be close, and he does lead a lap. Finally gets to lead a lap.
The outside line checks up, but everybody gets through it clean. And it looks like Joe Sanders has taken his car behind the wall. He's done for the evening.
Oh, dang it. Well, there goes Les Levy to the high side now, up in front of Hollerday. Well, I didn't do it, Julie. I didn't do it. Them guys they joke around with these guys half the time, and they change their names so when they go in, because you have that option in there that you can actually put nicknames or whatever, and they just named him that. So yeah, Daniel Hollerday. That's the guys doing it, playing around. All right, Scott Warren kind of mired back here in 12th place. Gary Whitmer Jr. just went into 10th.
Very nice.
Yeah, looking good. I like that Pepsi car. Chris Akers again going to lead another lap there. Big push by Paul Servant. Oh, we got one below the apron there. Oh my gosh, Sean Stevens, if I can catch up with him. Oh my gosh, close call there. He caught the apron.
Like he's going to be able to blend back in.
Oh, what the heck, man. There he goes. He's back up onto the track, but man, he lost a ton of positions. He just went to the very back of the field.
Yeah, it looks like he, coming out of 2 there, he just touched that yellow line enough to upset his car. Heck of a save on his part.
Oh, they're going 3 wide up here. Les Levy on the high side. Oh, man, you've got to be kidding me. Be careful there, guys. May have a little help. David Booth coming up behind him. We haven't talked about David Booth all night. Started 17th.
And I don't think that was planned for Les.
Right.
Like Akers got a little squirrely coming off the corner, and that pushed Levy to the outside.
Yep. Kelly Dahl up to 12th. He started 5th place tonight, but went backwards. TJ Buck in there. He's back up into the fight here. Well, we got more guys going up to the high side. Dan Harrington jumped up there for a second.
Looks like they're thinking about trying to take it 3 wide.
Paul Servant back in the lead. Well, these guys ought to be thinking about pit stops here, Dwayne, in about the next 6 to 8 laps here. So we'll probably start seeing the guys get single file.
Now they're coming up on it, and have to see if they can get on and off a pit road without making those critical mistakes.
Yes, sir. Wow, Daniel Jackson almost... Daniel Jackson, I think, led that lap. Yes, he did.
Yes, he
the
did.
Bonus point. Very nice.
100th of a second.
Scott Warren back up in there right behind Gary Whitmer Jr. now up to second place.
And we got another one on the apron here.
Oh, yeah, 388 there. Doug Johnson.
Yep.
And he's
Looks
got to
like
try
he
to
did
blend.
the same thing, just got the wheels down enough to touch that yellow line.
Wow,
And
man.
that yellow line, the apron, you go from 36 degrees of banking there to 0.
Yeah.
And you get those tires on there, and it just disrupts your car. There's nothing you can do but hang on to it.
Well, some of these guys are getting single file now, so I'm wondering if they're starting to think about pit stops here before long. They should be thinking about maybe in about the next 4 or 5 laps. I think they'll be coming in.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer at this point.
Well, folks, share that link of the video out to your friends. Get them in here. Tune in tonight. It's going to be good racing. These Xfinity cars are awesome races.
Yeah, they are. And with Joe Sanders having retired, that leaves the remaining 22 cars in the field, and every single one of them is on the lead lap.
Paul Servant sitting right here behind Gary Whitmer Jr., but keeping his car cool right now. He's not getting too awful close. And back behind him is Chris Akers. Chris about doing the same thing. Oh, man, Chris caught that apron just a little bit right there.
Yeah, these guys are going to have to be more careful of that. Looks like this new, with the tire updates and everything, you can't just take it down there like you used to be able to.
Yep. Well, Scott Warren, high side. Daniel Jackson on the bottom. They come around, and Daniel Jackson leads another lap.
Yeah, you used to be able to just barely touch that yellow line and be okay. Now if you touch it, all bets are off.
Yep, it just unloads the back of that car. I mean, you got to think about what it does to the car. It puts the car in like a twist.
Yep.
And it like picks the back tire right up off the ground, and it just you can't steer it, you know.
Ooh. More guys hitting that yellow line. The guys are starting to get single file now.
Yep, and Scott Warren leads the lap. JD Crow out there on the outside. He might get the lead lap yet. I don't know if Les Levy can give him a push next time by. Yeah, these guys. Now Scott Warren actually pitted on one of them cautions, so he's got a couple of laps in reserve of these guys. These guys have been out here almost 20 laps right now, so they're right on the edge of having to pit pretty quick. JD Crow trying to squeeze in on the bottom. He's not going to be able to do it. And they're going to go around again.
Yeah, instead of falling back here, I think what I would do is just try to get with Les Levy and say, look, we're stuck on the outside. Let these guys pit and we'll come in next time by. But if these guys on the inside stretch it to the end, you know, that's not going to be possible.
That's right. Paul Servant sitting back and forth, but he's being patient right now, knowing that they're going to have to pit. Chris Akers and Todd Poston. See, now right there, Daniel, JD could fit right in there behind Daniel. Yeah, they're getting single file.
Yeah, we should see guys coming this time.
Yep.
If not, I'd be surprised.
No, it doesn't look like it. Not yet.
I'll be surprised.
Yep.
Now, it does look like David Booth. I was watching that in the back a little bit. He actually hit the line again, and now he has lost the draft.
Oh, man. All right, we're waiting for these guys to make pit stops here. They're all going to come in single file, looks like. They should be, I'm thinking this time by. I may be wrong on it, but we'll see. I kind of estimated that 22 laps, okay?
Yeah.
And this is their 22nd lap right here coming up.
Well, nobody's coming.
Nope. I may have been off a little bit. I know they changed the fuel mileage on some of these cars. I know they did on the Cup cars, but I don't know if they changed it on these or not. And they're only running 50% fuel tonight, so. And these cars do get a little bit better gas mileage than the Cup cars, so.
That is true.
Yeah, they're single file. Wow, clear back here. Rick Seabrand's a high side. Him and Mark Mann trying to make a move here on the outside.
Here they come.
Here they come. Yep. I knew they were right on the edge of here. Now, Scott could have stayed out a couple more laps, but he's going to come in with the group. That's good. Well, that left Rick Seabrands and Mark Mann and a couple others out here, Len McNeese and Anthony English. So Rick Seabrands gets the lead lap.
I think everybody makes it to their pit stall. Don't see any so far.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of them just 2 tire changes. That's all you really need. You don't need 4.
Scott Warren's going to win the race off pit road. Well, Savant in tow.
All right, and here comes these guys in. These 4 coming in, so this will make everybody that's come to pit road. Boy, Mark Mann took a wide swing. That's what you got to do, though. When you're coming in side by side like that, you've got to take that wide swing so you don't get into each other.
And now if these 4 guys can get off of pit road together, they have a really good shot at trying to stay ahead of these guys behind them.
Well, they get that 2 tire change. They've got to come out of there and get back up to speed. But they got to stay, but they can't enter the track until they get to the backstretch.
Yep. Now it looks like they are together, so this is going to work out for them draft-wise.
Yep. Went in together, come out together. That's good. That's good teamwork right there.
Now the pack is barreling down on them right now.
Yeah, they've got a lot of speed they've got to pick up here, so they're probably going to get passed up, but at least they're going to be right back into the pack of things.
Yeah, they'll be able to blend in easily here as the pack gets ready to come by them full speed. Now this is going to get interesting. The pack is too wide right now.
Yeah. So somebody's probably going to have to lift a little bit, or they're going to have to take it 3 wide.
And doesn't look like they're lifting.
No, and Scott Warren's going to go around Mark Mann on the outside.
That was close.
Yeah, that was. He cut that just a little too close. Oh, one down there on the apron. That was Len McNeese. Caught that apron in the tri-oval. That's another place you do not want to touch that yellow line.
No, sir. But he is able to save it. They're going, and they are now blended in.
Yeah, they had that. Man, they worked out perfect for them, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Perfect.
And the guy who is in trouble right now is Sean Stevens. He is about a lap or so away from going a lap down himself.
Yeah, he's not far ahead of these guys. About 5 seconds ahead of them. Well, we had a couple of quick cautions there, and we're past halfway now, and we're on that nice long green flag run. We've seen green flag pit stops. Life's good. These guys have done an excellent job.
Now, it looks like a couple of guys had some issues on pit road. Jordan Sailors, David Booth, RJ Buchanan, they're all back here 16 seconds behind this lead pack.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like they'll have to make one more pit stop here, Dwayne.
Yeah, nobody can make it from here.
Yep. Nope. And I'm just, an educated guess what I think these guys will probably do is they're going to probably try to run this just as far as they can run it, okay? Because then when they stop the next time, that'll give them some extra fuel in case they have green, white checkers.
Yeah, and I think that's why we saw them, wait so late before they came out, came down. They were just getting everything they could,
right,
take as little as possible coming towards the end here.
You betcha. Yeah, Sean Stevens now down on the apron here. He will go a lap down.
Yeah, that was a smart move on his part. He saw the guys barreling down on them. You're not sure if they're 3 wide. Just take it to the apron, let them go by, and blend back in.
Right.
You're the only guy a lap down right now, you're the lucky dog guaranteed.
Paul Servant pulls ahead just a little. And Paul Servant leads that lap. 22 laps he's led. Wow, nice.
Our big mover of the race started dead last on the field. Todd Poston now up to 4th.
Yeah. Another big mover too, Kelly Dahl. Well, not really moved forward, but he went clear to the back, and here he is back up inside the top 10 again. This is great. Nice. Yep. And Rick Seabrands too. Remember Rick Seabrands, Mark Mann, and those guys were way back off of the pace. And with that great pit stop, boy, that put them in a great position right now.
Yep, right back in it.
Yes, sir. We got one heck of a pack of cars here bidding for this. They take lap 49, folks.
Yep, between 1st and 15th, less than a second between.
Nice. Well, let's do a little crank it up here. We haven't done that yet tonight.
How about it?
Let's crank it up. Well, JD Crow way back here in the back. I know that's not where JD wants to be right now. Back here with Pondo Co, Len McNeese. Scott Warren takes over the lead. Whoa! Holloway down on the apron.
Gary Whitmer there hit that yellow line, and that checked everybody back up behind him.
Well, these guys have got to stay away from that yellow line. Becky, go in and tell Gary, stay away from that yellow line.
Looks like the car just got loose on him.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said earlier, these guys are probably running that lower steering ratio just to try to get through the corners better, but it's having, you're seeing the results of that.
Yes, sir. All right, riding on the roof cam here of Daniel Jackson, sitting in 6th place right now. And behind all those Myasthenia gravis cars. Yeah, Daniel Holloway trying to win this for his uncle tonight. His uncle has that disease, folks. Put him in your thoughts and prayers, and wish him the best of luck. And not going to be easy for him. So, but Daniel wanted to dedicate tonight's race to him, so it'd be kind of fitting for Daniel to put it in victory lane tonight, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Daniel
Holloway, he's sitting in 5th place right now. Led a couple of laps. What a great guy, too. Daniel, I love talking to him. Him and I were in here talking before anybody else come in. And we were just yakking away, man. I love yakking with him. He's a lot of fun to talk to.
Now, looks like we have a planned second pack here between JD Crow, Pondo Co., and Lynn McNeese.
Yep.
Hanging just about a 1.5 seconds off of the lead pack right now, just in case.
That's a good place to be. I know JD Crow would like to probably be right up in the mix of the front there, but if anybody has any resets, left, which I'm sure most of these guys do, because we haven't seen that much damage on anybody tonight.
It's been pretty tame so far.
Yeah, it really has. Len McNeese at the back of that pack. Then Jordan Sailor's leading another group back here. David Booth, R.J. Buchanan, Doug Johnson. And Sean Stevens hooked up with them guys, so that's great. He's a lap down. If a caution would come out, he should get the wave by as long as he's not involved in it. Or opts not to pit, I should say.
Right.
Paul Servant back in the lead in front of Scott Warren. Drops it down nice and easy. Boy, that was, wow. I don't think I ever seen anybody come down that slow. That was pretty good. Well, I think it's pretty much a given here. He is on the march to lead the most laps here tonight and win it if he does. Boy, that's going to give him a cleanup of points tonight.
Absolutely. Yes.
Leading a lap, leading the most laps and winning. Oh, boy.
Well, out of all of the drivers, Paul does have the most bonus points to his tally.
Yep.
Like I said, that's part of the reason why he is first place. Yep. So he knows how to get them.
Sitting in there nice and cool, too, nice and calm and just relaxed, driving. Very little movement on the wheel. We're watching him in the car right now. Very little movement. That's what you got to do. The smoother you are on that wheel, the easier it is to get around here and have less problems, and it saves on the tire wear too.
Yep, and when you're in a super speedway race, that's the view you want to have. Nobody in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. You are right. But I know we talk about this every week, in the super speedways. The guy that's kind of like in the catbird seat right now is Chris Akers, because the outside line, you can move out there. The inside line, you're kind of boxed in. The only way you can move is if you get up to that high side to pass the leaders. So the upper line kind of has the advantage when you're coming down close to the end of the race. Chris Akers takes over the lead here. Looks like he is going to come down in front of Paul Servant. Big push by Todd Poston. Now that puts Todd Poston in the driver's seat here to try to lead a lap.
Daniel Jackson in tow right behind him, another chrome car.
Yep. Now Todd Poston did not lead a lap. He started dead last, and here he is taking over the lead for the first time. Started dead last, did not take a qualifying time, and he has got the lead. Very good.
It does look like he's going to lead this lap.
Yes, sir. And Daniel Jackson comes down the hill right in between Chris Akers and Paul Servant.
Yeah, now those are his teammates, so.
And these guys are, I think they're getting in preparation here for their final pit stop. If they can, they'll have to pit here probably in about 5 laps. Or 5 or 6.
Now, they're not quite in the window yet.
Right.
I mean, because this is an 80-lap race where normally we do 75. But, so if they can get 4 or 5 more laps, you might see some guys start to short pit it. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, they might not consider them green-white checkers, and that's where I'd be thinking ahead a little bit right now. I'd want to run this tank till it's just about dry, and to guarantee that I got, when I stop the next time, I've got enough fuel to make it through 2 green-white checkers.
Right, and this is where they're playing that gambling game. We've only had 2 cautions this race. It doesn't, there's always a possibility we might have a third, but the way these guys are running right now, it looks like it might go green all the way. So, I might gamble and come in early.
Yeah.
Well, looks like somebody was listening to me. Here comes R.J. Buchanan to pit road, but he is by himself.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to come in by yourself like that. I don't think we're going to see these guys up front right now are not going to short pit it.
No, not at all.
Nope.
And
Kelly
already
Dahl.
A lap down.
Kelly Dahl trying to make himself up some time here. He is 12th in the points, 54 points behind Paul Servant right now. So he's got a lot of ground to make up. TJ Buck trying to push him. Holloway, wow, what the heck happened there? That was a big wiggle down there on the backstretch. Stay away from that yellow line, Daniel. TJ Buck drifts up the hill.
Yeah, I went back and looked at it. He actually did not get down on the yellow line. It just got loose on him coming out of that corner.
Oh, boy. Well, the thing of it is, when you're running on a half a tank of gas and you start getting it down where the tank's getting pretty dry, these things are really light in the tail.
Right. Plus, with the updated tire wear, we could be seeing some of that here as they're towards the end of the run.
Yes, sir. Les Levy in 10th as TJ Buck squeezes in there.
And we got some takers on pit road, a decent-sized group here. Douglas Johnson, David Booth, Sean Stevens, Jordan Sailors, all on pit road.
Yep, they're pitting just a little early. And they're going to go a lap down, but, they'll get their lap back when these guys pit.
Like I said, they're counting on this to go green the rest of the way. And I believe they can make it from here if it does stay green.
Yeah, they will. And probably even make it through maybe both green-white checkers if they need it. It would kind of be pushing it kind of close right there. But these guys are trying to run just as long as they can to make sure they do have enough. And they'll probably come in the next lap or two. Oh, here comes a bunch of them. Some of them are staying out, though. Rick Seabrands and those guys staying out. Very good. Chris Akers leads them down pit road. That means these guys should be coming in this time by.
Unless they want to try and stretch it out.
I don't think I would. I mean, you're in the window now that they can stop, and they surely got enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. So. They're coming around here. It looks like, they're coming in. So the rest of them are coming in. Wow, get her woed down. Hit them brakes. Good job. Now, if they can get out like they did before, remember how the last time they pitted as a group like this, they come out on the backstretch and blended right in with that group.
Yep.
If they can just do that again, man, then...
Oh, and Mark Mann completely misses his pit. He's got to back up 3 different times to try and make it.
No, that's going to hurt. Looks like he did, I think he did a fuel-only stop. Rick Seabrands leads him out, though.
Yeah, and tell you what, these guys who pitted first, they just got their lap back.
Yeah.
Oh, Lynn McNeese sliding it through the grass.
Uh-oh.
Like he got a little bit too far down on the apron coming out of pit road.
Oh.
But he does save it.
That's going to hurt him big time right there.
Yes. Here comes the other group.
Yep.
But
J.D. Crowe leading this group. Oh, my gosh. And they are on a full head of steam.
Yes.
And you know that other group got out a lot quicker this time, and they're quite a bit ahead.
Yes, they are.
They are quite a bit ahead. Rick Seabrands, Anthony English, Les Levy, Kelly Dahl, TJ Buck, and here comes the group up behind them. These guys will have to blend in with them.
Yeah, they were 3 seconds back at the line, but definitely closing, as they're running about 10 mile an hour faster at this point.
Yeah.
Now these guys are starting to get organized, get up to speed. They may inherit the lead here as the group catches them.
Sure. They've got their speed back here. Anthony English is pushing the daylights out of Rick Seabrands right now.
And
15 laps to go.
By side, guys won't be able to get around them unless they force it 3 wide.
Right. RJ Buchanan is a lap down. And so is Jordan Saylor. So those two are racing for the lucky dog. Oh, man. He's off the track. He stays out of the way. RJ Buchanan. Looks like he got bumper hooked there from, I think that was Les Levy.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to come in, but...
Yeah, Les was okay. Didn't hurt his car a bit.
No, he looks like RJ tried to get in line, but Levy was there. Filled that hole rather quickly. Stay green.
Here comes Todd Poston. Oh, Paul Servant. What happened? Wow, what happened? That was Paul Servant. Paul Servant motor blew up.
Yeah, you look, he was pushing Todd Poston as hard as he could. And his motor just blew right in front of everybody.
That's going to hurt him big time.
Yes, because it stayed green. Everybody got by him. He is now on pit road coasting.
Oh, man.
His pit stall. And everyone else is still full speed.
Oh, man. I feel bad for Paul. Man, oh, man.
Made it to his pit stop. He has a new engine now, used a reset. But he's going to be by himself, and looks like he's going to be 2 laps down by the time they get around here.
Dang. Oh, we got a spin. Les Levy. They're off the track, though. No caution so far. Where the heck is he? No caution. No caution.
Now
it's out. Let's see what happened here. It looked like he stayed on the track. Kind of purposely brought the caution out. I didn't say that, did I? Whoops, sorry. I think him and Kelly Dahl got together or something here.
They did. It looks like...
Yeah, Les went up the hill, and then he come down.
It looks like he followed Jordan Saylor's down to the yellow line. They both hit it, and that just sent his car up the track. He tried to swing it back down in line, but Dahl was already there.
Yeah, Kelly Dahl, man, he punched that wall hard.
Yeah, he definitely got the worst of that.
Les Levy just kept sliding here, but he didn't lock it down. I think he thought he was going to save it right here, and the car was just too far out of control. It come back up onto the track, and once it goes backwards on the track, that's usually an indication the caution's going to come out. So
yeah, and Kelly Dahl, he was actually on the track trying to get it righted as Mark Mann was coming up on him. I believe that's what brought out the caution.
Yep. And oh man. Yep. So well, All right. well, we got resets in the works. A lot of guys, we know a couple guys that are going to use them. Les Levy probably, and Kelly Dahl. So,
that is a huge break for guys like Lynn McNeese, Douglas Johnson, David Booth, these guys who had trouble on pit road. Now they're caught back up.
Yeah. Let's talk. You want to talk to Kelly?
Sure.
Ask him what happened there. There he is.
Kelly Dahl, Dwayne and Booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Kelly, that was a heartbreaker right there. What happened?
I mean, do you want to know what happened? I pretty
Nicely.
well saw what happened.
Well, we like your side of it.
Just people being idiots. I mean, obviously, I'm down there. I don't know where he wants me to go when I'm on the double yellow line, but that's basically what happened. Is a car went up, blocked the high line, decided that he wasn't going to be able to catch the high line, wanted to block me, but I was already halfway up his car, so don't know what he was expecting to happen there. I don't know if he was just expecting my car to disappear and him to take the bottom line or what, but
we've seen guys hitting that yellow line tonight, and it's disrupting their car. Is it just a matter of the car being pulled down there by a loose wheel, or what do you think's causing all these guys to get down there on that yellow line like that?
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to get as close as possible to that thing, and then you just end up tagging it, and because it's not Talladega, that banking transition just throws your car all out of shape.
All right, well, looks like you got a reset, thankfully, and you're back on the track. Think you're going to be able to have enough time to get back up there?
Not at all. We got 10 to go, and I'm not going to luck out with people having to pit, so I'm going to be at least a lap down.
Oh.
Well, are you at least looking forward to next week at Talladega in the trucks?
Yeah, I'll have to start looking forward to Talladega. I mean, I always prefer Talladega with the extra space, with the banked apron for pit exit. I just much prefer Talladega.
All right, well, sorry about your troubles there, and hopefully you'll be able to get them next week, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, I wanted to get Holloway up here, or Hollerday. Let me get Hollerday up here. Daniel Hollerday.
Yes, sir.
Well, I just wanted to bring you up here so you could kind of, tell us about sponsoring the race here and dedicating the race tonight. Can you get the win for your uncle, you think?
I got my teammates up here. I'm going to try my best, and hopefully one of us with the sponsor we got. It's, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, Miscellaneous Gravis disease. So,
yeah, sounds right.
Trying to get this win for him, and I know a lot of people are watching tonight, friends, a lot of my families. I'm trying to get this win, or at least get a top 3, and for one of my teammates with this paint scheme to get up there.
Well, I know they're yelling at me in chat that I'm saying your name wrong, but that's the way they have it said on here. I know it's Holloway, but they they got to play games with you there and change your name, But well, you've been working pretty good there with Chris and Paul Servant. Now Paul Servant, he just blew up,
Yeah, that was didn't expect that for him to blow up like that. And I thought he was going up, and I was going to help him out, but ended up he blew, so I had to direct my line there. So, but we're gonna have about 8 laps here. We're gonna get this car up front, hopefully.
Well, how much can you push before it just gets so hot you have to back off?
It gets hot pretty quick, but you know how to time it right and everything.
Right.
You should get it good.
All right, well, we'll let you go. Good luck out there, Daniel. And I just wanted you to know our thoughts and prayers are with your uncle.
Yes, and I think he's watching too, so I just want to say hi to him, and hopefully this will be a good finish for him, and I won't be surprised if we go 3 wide.
Oh, yeah, we'll do it.
How's the time?
Yep.
Hey, it's time to go.
All right, good luck, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, drug him out too fast. I waited waited. Oh, well, my bad. Well, Rick Seabrand's out front. hate to say it, but Paul Servant is 1 lap down.
Yes, he is.
And I don't know if maybe he can get himself in a lucky dog position. If a caution comes out, he might be able to get back on the lead lap. We'll have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a quick caution.
Yeah.
And he's stuck in 18th spot right now. He's fighting for a lucky dog.
Yeah.
He's not even in the lucky dog spot right now. Dan Harrington is. So
right.
He's going to have some luck and some very quick luck on this Friday the 13th.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. The day of unluckiness. If you're superstitious, I
always said it was my lucky day.
All right, we'll get him going here, Dwayne.
All right, and this could be, don't quote me on that, but it could be the final restart.
Every time we say it, it's not, I'm
hoping one of these times they'll prove me wrong.
Right.
All right, pace car is ducked in. Green is out, and we are back underway. Rick Sebrands gets a great start.
And so does Anthony English on the outside. He's got a good push here from J.D. Crow.
They're going to be drag racing down into one.
Pondo Co goes to the high side. That's kind of where the guys want to go up there, because it's the only way you're going to pass them down on the bottom.
Yep. Well, we'll have to wait and see. They said watch for 3 wide. How long do they wait?
Watch for some more blown engines here, too, because the way these guys are pushing, I see Todd Poston's right there on the bumper of Rick Sebrands. How long can he do that before that engine blows up?
Not very long.
Rick Sebrands leads another lap. All right, along here
with 3 wide.
With Todd Poston here, second place on the bottom. Man.
Chris Akers to the outside of Daniel Jackson. Not 3 wide, but he is in the higher lane.
Looks like Pondo Co might go up there with him if they get up there in time. It looks like he's putting himself, kind of like in that position where it's like, come on, guys, get up here and I'll go with you,
Yep.
Anthony English leads his first lap of the race.
Very nice.
Yes. Started 13.
It's a heck of a run. Now they're 3 wide.
Oh, man, J.D. Crow goes up. Oh, man, good save because he almost come down into Pondo Co.
And those guys are teammates there.
Whew, man. That was a scary moment.
Yep, here we go.
Yes, sir. Todd Poston goes to the outside. Oh, they're getting wiggly back here in the pack. Mark Mann had a wiggle there.
Off at yellow line, guys.
Holiday stuck in the middle. Nowhere to go.
Oh, looks like
4 to go. God, he almost got into the back of Daniel Jackson.
Yes,
these guys are making me nervous, man.
Doggy.
Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack before this is over. You can see just how close they are, folks, going up through here. And when these cars wiggle, there isn't a whole lot of room for wiggling.
No, there's not.
Not when you're 3 wide.
Not at Daytona. It's much thinner narrow than Talladega. Not quite as much room. You can do it, but you got to be very careful.
Yep, J.D. Crow, Pondo Co, high side here, 3rd lane. They're just
Holloway
stuck right now.
In front of Pondo Co, so he can go up there, but he's not quite cleared him yet.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's kind of looking like it might be a Todd Poston or Rick Sebrands kind of night. 3 to go.
Looking that way. We're getting down to it. Don't take your eyes off that pack. Here comes Pondo on the outside fighting back.
Yes, sir. Him and J.D. Crow coming up through there really nice. Chris Akers way back behind them, though. if he could make it up to him.
And we are 3 wide for the lead.
Rick Seabrand's still got a little bit of a lead here, though. Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a nail-biter all the way to the end. Coming to 2 to go.
3 all the way back to 12th.
And Rick Seabrand's led that lap very close at the line.
Less than 0.2 of a second separate first to 8th.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, these guys are right on top of each other. And even though Paul Servant's got himself in a good position here in the lucky dog position, I don't know unless we get a caution. They're coming to get the white flag this time. And there it goes. Pondo Co comes down and brings out the whole thing. Oh my gosh.
Yellow flag is out before we get the white flag.
Oh my
We have a
gosh.
green-white checker.
Pondo Co come down the hill there. Now, I don't know if that was, if he was pushed down there or what. We're going to go back and look at this. Yep, green-white checkered now. J.D. Crow's right behind him. Boy, that was one heck of a pile-up.
Oh, it looks like he just came down. It was the 40 went up. Anthony English went up as Pondo came down, and they just met in the middle.
Yeah, I'm on board here with Pondo. Oh, yeah, he come right. Wow, man. He just like darted down. And Anthony English, well, I don't know. Anthony English looked like he might have, yeah, Anthony English come up quite a bit too. Let me go to Anthony English here and watch his move here.
It looks like before they went into the corner, Anthony was a little loose on the back of Todd Poston pushing him.
Yeah.
And he went up the hill. Pondo came down the hill trying to stay off the wall, and they just met in the middle.
Yep.
It's like it was just a racing deal.
Yes, sir. Wow, man. Well, that's a bummer because, man, look at the cars that are going to get tore up in this one, folks. Oh, my gosh.
If you want to see what an amusement ride looks like, go on board with Daniel Jackson.
Oh! Let me rewind that back a little bit, and we'll ride along with him. Yeah, oh, gosh, did he ever. Yeah, let's ride on board here with Daniel Jackson. Okay, for those of you that may get a little queasy watching this, this is what it looks like. Yeah, look away. This is what it looks like inside Daniel's car when he's flipping. Airborne, up, over. Look at the cars going underneath him. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable ride right there.
Even more amazing that he's able to drive away from that.
Dang, I'm telling you, that was absolutely nuts right there. Wow, Daniel's got a ton of damage, but Rick Seabrand's still holding on to the lead as we get ready to go into the first green-white checkered, folks. Jose, hey, how you doing, Jose? Emmett? Jill Jones, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in, folks. Give us a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com for the full broadcast schedule here, because we do broadcast every night of the week. And also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. First overtime. Well, I'll tell you what, we had that nice long green flag run, and that really was cool, you know. Now they were coming to get the white flag, and then that happened.
Yeah, that happened just a few hundred feet before the tri-oval, so that's why we're in overtime now.
Yes, sir. 29 lead changes we've had tonight. Pretty good.
And I think we're not done having lead changes.
Oh, no. By far.
I tell you what, Daniel Holloway, Chris Akers, Todd Poston, they're all still up front and still in this race to the finish.
Well, I wanted to get Mark Mann up here. Talk to him real quick. Mark Mann, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy.
Well, I'll tell you what, about 30 laps ago, you probably thought your night was over. You weren't never going to be up here in the lead. And look at now, you're in 4th place.
Well, it was hard. These cars were not sucking up in the draft at all. So I was kind of committed to just staying out of danger and maybe making up a few spots on pit road.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a heck of a race out here. We've had that nice long green flag run with green flag pit stops, and you guys did an amazing job working together there with Rick Seabrands and that group. And you guys went in, you come out, you blended in on the first one. The second one, you come out and held the lead. You know, Rick Seabrands held the lead. That was great, man. You guys were making up great time on pit road.
You know, I always work really well with Anthony English and Rick Seabrands at Alliance Motorsports. My biggest problem was that second pit stop I had under green flag. I overshot my pit, and it
we
killed
seen
me.
that.
and thankfully, we got a caution, so that worked in my favor.
Yep. Yeah, we seen that. You had to back up like 3 times in your pit stall to get it.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, that's over now.
Yep, I didn't expect those tires to be that slick when I came in.
Well, I told the story earlier, Mark, about the deer.
Oh, you know, I was thinking about that too. At my long green flag run, I was thinking about that deer jumping, doing that swan dive into the creek.
Oh, isn't that something, man? Yeah, I told the story on the broadcast here earlier, so it was kind of a, it's kind of a funny story, but yet I'm sure, you know, you worked your tail off to try to find that deer and never did find it, right?
I never did find it. I got the briar cuts on my hands to prove it. I walked many miles looking for that thing up and down the creek today.
Well, good luck out there for the rest of the race, man. That's all I can say, Mark. Just bring it home.
Thanks, Rudy. I'm going to give it a shot.
Sir. All right. Let's see. You were in Alliance?
Yes, sir.
All right. Very good. Well, I don't know, Dwayne. Rick Seabrands, Todd Poston, still on the front row here. This is going to be interesting. First attempt, folks, at a green-white checker, and I think everybody's got enough fuel to make it. Oh, yeah, they got plenty. Got plenty of fuel. A lot of guys actually did stop. So Chris Akers and all them stopped. Just to guarantee, they probably took a splash of gas in there. Didn't change any tires. Chris Akers, Mark Mann, Daniel Holloway, Scott Warren. But here we go. This could be it here, folks. If they can make it to the white flag, the race will be official. I'm doing good, Jose. Thank you. Pace cars in. Here we go, folks. Buckle them seatbelts down good and tight because we're heading to 200 mile an hour. Green, green, green. Holiday sitting back here 5th place. He is right behind his teammate. Well, his teammate Chris Akers goes to the high side. Chris picked up a few positions in the points last week. If he can get another good finish this week, wow, man. He takes over the lead, comes down in front of Rick Seabrands. He still left his teammate back a couple of cars, though. Daniel Holiday back there. Coming to get the white flag this time by, if they make it, folks, without a caution.
And it is official. Next flag, yellow or checker, will end this race.
Yes, sir. This is it. Can Chris Akers bring it home?
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. This is the nail-biter right now, folks. Is Todd Poston going to get the win? Is he going to steal it from Chris Akers? He's on the outside. He's got a little bit of a lead.
Heck of a shot.
Yep, Mark Mann sitting there. Oh, man, hang on to it, Rick. Oh, this is going to be so close at the end. Chris Akers pulled back ahead.
They're going to be side.
Oh, I think Todd Poston's going to get it. Yeah, Todd Poston gets it.
Poston gets it.
Wow, Akers second. And Mark Mann third. Holy smokes at the line, folks. We'll go back and watch this while we get these guys down here, so stay with us. All right, we caught up with the winner, Todd Poston. Wow, that was so close at the line, Todd. Talk about, you started dead last on this field. You were the only driver that did not qualify, and you worked yourself up. Halfway through the race, you were up there in the lead. So tell me how you did all that.
Good teammates and pit strategy. Running with Holloway and Akers and Len McNeese. These guys are out here just, it's an awesome time to run with these guys.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet it is, man. A lot of fun. Those guys, they know how to get it done. I can tell you that, man. It's very good. Well, what did you think of tonight's race? I mean, 4 cautions.
4 cautions, and 2 of them were for little tiny things. That was an awesome race. Guys did amazing with the cars tonight. We were a little bit worried with the tires in the middle of the track. They started to get a little loose and breaking, but people were able to handle them and bring it home.
Well, this ought to make Arnold very proud that 2 of you guys finished right there, 1-2, driving that Myasthenia Gravis cars. I'm trying to learn how to say that, but man, that was one heck of a race, Todd. Now, you guys go back to the trucks at Talladega next week. How you feel about that?
After tonight, I feel pretty good. I think the guys have gotten to the point where they're able to drive these slick cars. I have heard a little bit that the trucks have gotten even slicker, so hopefully we'll get some guys and we'll run some practice before we put on the show.
Oh my gosh, they're slicker? Oh god. I hope you guys run some cold temperatures.
Wow. Oh, yeah, we're going to get out here and run some laps and hopefully see what guys can do.
Yeah, very good. Well, you didn't lead a whole bunch of laps tonight, but you led just the last one. That's the only one that really counted. But that racked you up 7 on the board. But this'll really definitely help you in the points. So, all right. Well, who you got to thank for the win here, Todd?
Got to thank Holloway, Akers, and Len McNeese, definitely. And then right at the end, I really got to give it to Mark Mann for pushing me there. I didn't know if we were going to be able to get Chris, but he was able to get me around him.
Did a good job. I'll tell you what, man. Mark was on the mission. He wanted to win tonight, I think, really bad. But, hey, 3rd place it is for him. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I guess we'll catch you next week then.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Thanks
for doing the broadcast also, Rudy.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, Dwayne, you got second?
Yeah, Chris Akers, man, you came up 26/100ths of a second from having back-to-back wins, but you bring it home 2nd place behind a teammate there. Talk about your racing a little bit today.
Shoot, that was a crazy race at the end. Man, I couldn't get any better than that. We brought home two of our teammates up here at the front. I wish we could have got Holloway up here for number 3. But most importantly, I really appreciate my 2nd place win and all that, but I really want to hand it out to the Holloway family. I'd really like to have him come up here and take over this 2nd for me instead, and let him talk about his race this time.
All right, Daniel, got the floor.
Thanks, guys. Just want to say, Chris and Todd, thank you for running the paint scheme. Good finish 1 and 2, and glad you guys got the win for that.
All right,
yeah, it was good seeing those paint schemes out there, and good luck to you guys next week. Chris, Daniel, who you guys got to thank for this tonight?
Go ahead, Daniel.
Max Speed, you guys, awesome guys, what you guys do in the broadcast. NSRA, great league to be in. All these drivers that come out each night to race with us, try to put a great show for you guys. Can't thank enough for Todd and Chris, Candy Shack, and everybody here supporting with this cause for tonight.
All right, and Daniel, we wish you and your family the best. You're in our thoughts and prayers. I think I speak for everybody when I say that. And good luck. We'll see you next week at Talladega. Rudy?
All right.
Thanks,
let's
guys.
See.
And I'll let Chris finish it off for you guys.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, we just wanted to say thank you all from the SRA for broadcasting this, and really want to sit here and support Holloway's family as much as we can, and anything we can do for them. Want to say thank you for letting us run the paint scheme this week, and I'm glad we brought home 1 and 2 for him.
Yes, sir. Well, Daniel wound up finishing 7th, so he wasn't out of it by any means.
No, sir.
Good. All right, very good. All right, brings us to 3rd place, Mark Mann. Mark, you brought home 3rd. I know it wasn't a win or it wasn't 2nd, probably what you really wanted, but it was pretty close at the line. When you got the pushing on Todd Poston, what were your thoughts? What were you talking to him about?
I wasn't talking to Todd. I was rooting for Rick on the bottom, and I saw Akers and had that run, and then he cleared. And my philosophy is whoever's in front of me at the end, I'm gonna do my darndest to push them to a win, and I got it done for Todd. Congratulations to him, and shout out to Daniel Holloway and that team for a good cause running tonight. But I would have loved to have won, but 3rd place is always wonderful, and it takes the sting out of losing that buck yesterday. A little bit.
A win would have taken even more of the sting out, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know it.
Yeah.
I did think about it a lot, actually, during this race.
I'll bet you did.
Rewound it a bunch.
I'll bet you did, man. Well, who you got to thank for this 3rd place tonight, then?
Sure. I'd like to thank you guys at MaxSpeedTV. You guys always put on an awesome broadcast. I can't wait to watch it back. And again, congratulations to Todd Poston and their team and running for a great cause tonight. And all the guys at NSRA for everything that they do. And a shout out to Alliance Motorsports. And we got a 3-4 finish tonight. It wasn't 100% what we wanted, but anything in the top 5 is great. And all the friends and family at home watching, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting NSRA and MaxSpeedTV.
Well, I'll tell you what, unofficially, I mean, Todd could probably tell us, but unofficially, that might just put you and him up there in the top of the points, 1 and 2. I don't know who's going to be 1st or 2nd, but you guys ought to be right up there pretty close.
Well, I would like to say officially that I don't owe Todd Poston anything after this race. He beat me for the championship last season on a last lap finish, so I got him a win tonight. Well, anytime whoever's in front of me, I mean, I'm going to try my best to push them to a win regardless. Yep. And the same philosophy goes for all my teammates. And that's a testament to the good racing that we have here at NSRA. And it was a really awesome race tonight.
Yeah, when you come out of a race like this here with 4 cautions, and only one was a really bad one. Only one was I mean, it collected a bunch of cars in that one. The rest of them were just minuscule. It just brought out a caution with a couple of cars. So, but now you guys go to Talladega next week with the trucks, and you heard what Todd said, that he's kind of hearing rumors that they're a little looser than they were before, and they were pretty bad before.
Well, I'll tell you, loose works into a lot of drivers' favor. Loose doesn't work into some drivers' favor.
Mm-hmm. I'm
a little bit either or. It depends on what kind of zone I'm feeling that night. Sometimes I can work with loose in a real hot, slick track. So the way I look at all these races is just see what happens. Just try to be there at the end, avoid the cautions, and try to bring it home top 5 or top 10. Top 10 him to death, Rudy. That's our philosophy.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't have to win races to be a champion. All you got to be is consistent.
That's right. And the way the points are set up here, a win does not necessarily get you in.
That's right. So, well, maybe tomorrow you can go out and get you a deer now. Then you can check that off of your done list for the week, and then you can focus on next week.
4 days left in the deer season muzzleloader, and I have not got a deer yet. My only deer took a swan dive into a raging river after I put a shot in the boiler room. So
wow,
yeah, so that's my season. I'll give it the best I can the next couple days.
Well, we're getting lots of thank yous in there. Amanda's giving us a thank you. You're very welcome, Amanda. You're very welcome, and we just we wish Arnold the best. Our thoughts and prayers will be with him. Well, thank you, Mark, and we'll see you next week at Talladega then.
Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get up here and we'll run down through the final results.
And with that, with where Paul Servant finished 19th tonight, that's definitely going to give the lead in points over to Mark Mann. So not a bad Friday the 13th for him.
Yeah, that is pretty good. All right, well, Todd Poston comes home with the win. Chris Akers second. Mark Mann will finish third. Rick Seabrand's fourth. Scott Warren rounds out the top 5. David Booth in sixth. Daniel Holloway finishes seventh. Len McNeese 8th, TJ Buck 9th, and Doug Johnson rounds out the top 10. Dwayne?
Gary Whitmer brings it home 11th, Anthony English 12th, Daniel Jackson 13th, Jordan Sailors rebounds to 14th place, JD Crow finishes 15th, Kelly Dahl 16th, Pondo Co 17th, Les Levy 18th, 19th Paul Savant, and Dan Harrington rounds out the top 20. Sean Stevens brings it home 21st, RJ Buchanan 22nd, and Joe Sanders leaves the race early, finishing 23rd.
All right. Well, again, congratulations to our winner here, Todd Poston. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it very much. And again, wanted to say our thoughts and prayers are going out to Arnold Ernstoft. I guess that's how you say it, Ernstoft. Thoughts and prayers are going out to him and the family. They're all Daniel Holloway's family. And thank you for all the kind words there, folks, that you put in chat. I'll read them here in a few minutes. But until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
Best wishes and good night, everybody.